All right, so here's another question. The Bible sure has some strong opinions on divination, mediumship, etc. I feel those verses used today are used differently from when they were made for power and control and not discernment. I think it'll be an interesting topic to touch on. And then she ends this. Lastly, did Jesus ever talk about chakras? So let me get the chakra thing out of the way first. No, chakras was not something that was part of his language. It was not something he talked about, and I don't think he would think of it in that way, because when I delve into what I've learned and when I remember, it was all about the connection with love, connection with God, and I think in his mindset, different energy centers of the body would not be in alignment with what he was teaching. What he was teaching was being love, and the chakras would be one step removed from that. So that's not to say that that's not to negate anybody's beliefs about chakras. That's great. You just have to. The one thing that I would say is that no matter what you're doing with a chakra system, it is more about what the energy is that you're moving. And the energy is love. And Jeshua really didn't feel like you needed anything else but love. And he was very much about the simplicity of the teaching. And so adding anything more would have been, in his mind, detrimental to what he was teaching. Now let's go back to this other question. The Bible sure has some strong opinions about divination, mediumship, etc. Absolutely they do. Because the Bible, written by man, edited by a power-hungry authority, Rome, doesn't want anybody to get their information anywhere but from them, because that's how propaganda works. And it's fascinating to me because, the famous story of Jeshua and the Samaritan woman at the well, he comes, he talks to her on the Sabbath. First of all, for a man to talk to somebody else's wife or another woman is really not allowed, a Jewish man at that time. You would go to the husband before you go to the wife. Two, they were traveling on the Sabbath, which was not allowed. It was not against the Jewish law, so he obviously wasn't following the Jewish faith. But then when he talked to the Samaritan woman, he told her everything she ever did. He gave her a psychic reading. He told her everything. I've had readings from amazing individuals certified by the Association for Research and Enlightenment who literally went through my life year by year and told me all the things, and told me things that I didn't remember that later my brothers and sisters completely verified. Told me everything I ever did. And the woman ran from the well, and she went to all the houses and said, "Come see the man who told me everything I ever did." So the Bible doesn't like divination and mediumship and psychic stuff. But Jesus did it. And the Bible is saying because he was the one who could. Well, and if you look at what Jesus actually said, Jeshua actually said, "Greater works than I have done, you will do. It's your faith that heals you. Whatever you ask in God's name, you will receive if you have faith. You can have faith as small as a mustard seed, and you can ask a mountain to move, and it will move. Nothing will be impossible for you." Right? So he's saying that he is no different from you. He's no better than you, and that you yourself will be able to do these things that he does. Right? And so he performed a psychic feat. So obviously we have the ability to do that as well. Right? But when you look at the time period, you want people to be in your faith early because you can control what they're going to do or say. You want people to not believe in any other authority other than you, because you're the one who is the power at the time, meaning the government didn't want anybody to believe anything other than that the Rome was the ultimate authority, right? So tapping into a source or something outside of self that is more powerful, or getting information elsewhere, was totally against what the church was teaching. So it absolutely has been altered for power reasons, and we all have the same abilities that Jeshua had, and that's what he taught.